Hey, Ollie here. So I'm going to show you how to connect Context Link to ChatGPT as its own app, its own connector. So you don't have to type in your context link each time. Instead, you can just ask for it in natural language. So for example, please grab context on XYZ and then let's do this together. Cool, so I've already got a Context Link account set up and I've already got some connections, so a website and a Notion and some Google Docs. I'm going to hop over to chatgpt.com and you just go down here, so at the bottom, and click Settings, and then Apps and Connectors. Now currently you have to turn something on called Developer Mode while ChatGPT is kind of ironing out its public support for apps. So we just need to scroll to the bottom here, Advanced Settings, toggle this on. Cool. And now if you go back up here, you'll see that there's a create button. So we click create. You don't need to add an icon, but let's add one. And then let's just call it something like Context Link. And for the URL, it's just going to be the same as Context Link normally is, so just .ai, and then /mcp, and then no authentication, and accept. And once this is done, it should pop us back here, and we'll see that there's a little Context Link app now available. So if we click this plus sign, Context Link will now be an option. Great. So let's do an example. So this profile I've got is all to do with our main pre-order business. So pre-orders for e-commerce stores. So let's ask a question about that. Please get context on different types of pre-orders. Then suggest some new blog post ideas. And just mentioning the word context or get context or check my sources should be enough to trigger the ChatGPT Context Link plugin. Let's click continue to Context Link. And this is a separate service. You'll see auth0 in the URL. That's like a authentication service which ChatGPT suggests that people use. So you'll actually have your own account for these guys as well as us, but they just need to send you a magic link by email, and then you can click accept, and that keeps it nice and secure between ChatGPT and Context Link, and make sure all your sources are safe. Now you see this getting context tool is getting called. You start to see this with all the ChatGPT apps. Whenever they're doing an action or calling on a tool, you get this little icon. And yep, so that's worked. And what do we got? So it's pulled from the Notion, and you can see that there's a couple of different docs. It's got 11 chunks from there, and then from our website, and you can see all the pages that it pulled from there. So we've got some info on back orders versus wait lists, and now it's processing all that information from all those pages, so it'll be a couple thousand words most likely, and it's going to give us a relevant answer based on our business data, information, our opinions, our resources, as opposed to just some generic kind of answer from the web. Cool. And you can see it's even quoting our exact actually, let's click on this. Yeah, it's quoting our exact kind of pages as well, so that's really nice, because if you're anything like me, you always kind of double guess where these figures are coming from. For example, 20 to 50%, yeah, that seems fine. Especially stats, I always want to double check them personally. But yeah, you can see all of this is it's based on our knowledge, and then ChatGPT is adding its smarts and its context from across the web and all its training on top of that. So you're really getting the best of both worlds, something that is personal to your business and what you believe as a company and what you offer as a company, as well as all the amazing intelligence that ChatGPT provides. Yeah, hope that was helpful. Cheers.